I feel like it's been a week in just this past hour. Good morning, it's Selena and Crockett, 100.7 LEV. You were definitely earning your vacation this weekend after this morning. We had some connection issues, but it looks like, I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like we're back up and running.
No one move. Everyone sit still.
Don't breathe. Yeah. But we managed. It's pretty amazing if you think about it, how we've been able to shift and do this for now. It's been over 2 years. Do you realize that?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's and I would say that we've done it. I'd say we've done it compared to most pretty well. I feel like well, no, I think the radio nerd in both of us would probably, like, I know that I listen to some shows that weren't on because of the radio nerd I am, and I would be like, oh, you can kind of tell there's like a
delay.
You and I, we're the trained professionals we are, Selena. Just the ball's on the ground, we pick it up and run with it,
3 years ago, I think I would have just panicked when we couldn't connect. I'm like, it's all right. We'll figure it out.
It's like, all right, if I connect over here, we do that. We zig and zag. Yeah, we make it work.
Radio nerd. And it's so endearing to be called a radio nerd. I like it that you called yourself that, Crockett. Becky agrees too.
Yeah, I think, well, it's true. I think we're I am a person that really thinks you should. I understand their circumstances, but if you get an opportunity to do something that you really enjoy doing, do it. And one of the things that I love about doing this job is that I know how passionate I am about it. So no matter what, if you're an accountant and you love being an accountant, I could talk to you about you being an accountant all day long. I just love people who are passionate about their, if that's your drive, whatever it is, I'm here for it. So, yeah, I'm a radio nerd. I got no problem saying.
I mean, it really becomes a lifestyle, doesn't it? Because it's not just well, first of all, we don't work 9 to 5, but it's not just you clock in and you clock out. It basically spills over into your life, and anything you do, you're like, oh, we talk about this the next morning, or when you're listening to music, you become such a fan. It's so funny because my husband's also in a similar business. He started in radio, and now he's in charge of producing, writing commercials for radio and for television. And I come home from here, from the studio, from LEV. I'll go home. He works a hybrid schedule. He works from home too. And I get home, he's like, here, I want you to listen to this, and we listen to the nuances of the commercials. Can you hear the cut? Do you hear the breath? Like, I'm going deep into this nerdy radio thing right now. But, you and Ethan and I will just be sitting there listening to it. And the kids pop in and they know what we're doing. It's not even weird to them. But if they have friends over, they're like, what's wrong with your parents? Why are they?
I'm absolutely the exact same way. So obviously my wife is not in radio or this field at all. So we'll be in the car and I'll be like, she'll see me kind of start leaning, because obviously if I lean towards the radio, I'll hear it better as opposed to toward the speaker.
That's what we think.
And she'll be like, what are you doing? And I'll be like, this music bed's on a loop. I can't do it. This music bed's on a loop. Just get a full. And she's like, what's a music bed? And then I'm like,
we can't have this conversation.
I know. Selena on the phone. She'll appreciate it.
Yeah, the kids start talking during the commercials. Like, stop. Yeah. I'm listening.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I want to make sure it's running correctly. Talk during the music.
Yeah. So funny. I've heard this song before. Speak.
That felt good. That felt good for my radio nerd soul to get that out. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime, girlfriend.
Good morning, Kelly. Hey, today's Ticket Thursday. We have your chance to see Lady Gaga at Hershey Park. It's her only PA stop. We have those tickets. She's going to be there, I think, August 28th. It's definitely in August.
Speaking of radio nerds, Lady Gaga, homage to Queen's Radio Gaga. So she's definitely a radio nerd. Shout out to Lady Gaga. I feel like she'd be okay with me calling her that.
Didn't you have a nickname for her? You just call her Gaga? You're on like a very informal shout out basis now?
Yeah. What's up, girl?
What's up? So be listening at 7:10. We'll tell you how you can win. We'll tell you when you want to use the keyword for your chance to grab those tickets from LEV. So 7:10 we'll be doing that. Also coming up, we have a show, a concert and dinner. James Taylor coming to the PPL Center on Monday, the 27th. And we also have your $50 worth of gift cards for Penn Pizza. So
Very fun.
Eat, fill the belly, and then go enjoy the show. 7:40 we'll have that as we look at this
day in history.
We also have your Kutztown Folk Festival. That's just around the corner, a family 4-pack of tickets, which is taking place July 2nd through the 10th. And we'll have that with the nearly impossible question.
Lisa wants to know what your shirt's about, Selena. What's going on your shirt?
I'm finally wearing it again. I got to tell you, Lisa, I could not wear this shirt. I got it, I don't know, maybe a few months before the pandemic hit. And then I couldn't wear it because I felt guilty. And now I'm bringing it back. So you ready? My husband actually got it for me. I thought it was so clever.
CEO, manager, doctor, engineer. Yep, that's see, there you go, radio nerd.
Yeah, I thought it was so cute. And then I'm like, this is not the time to be insulting any of these people because I need these people right now.
Hey, those people.
And still do.
Yes.
Still do.
But we can insult them a little bit now.
What? What's that?
I said, but you're saying we can insult them a little bit.
We insult them. But maybe they have more of a sense of humor now.
Yeah.
Now we can back off a little bit. So yeah. So now.
Patricia, good morning, friends. Have a wonderful day. You too. Dave, happy Thursday morning. Becky, oh my God, I love your shirt. Me too. It's a great shirt.
Becky. Thank you.
So Lisa. Wait, can I give you? So we were talking about Lady Gaga. I have 2 Lady Gaga stories in my life.
You do too. How many people can say
was
that?
I was responsible for getting her off an elevator for an interview when I was first starting in radio.
Oh, you were the escort? You were
and
Lady
everybody,
Gaga's escort.
Yeah, they put the big strong guy out there. And everybody was very curious. She obviously has quite a sense of style, what she was wearing. And I'll remember the elevator door opening, and she was she's a tiny girl, it was like a cream color head to toe. And she had a bow in her hair, like this big, of blonde hair. It was a big blonde hair bow she had in her hair.
It seems like a Sia thing to wear.
Well, it was nonetheless interesting. Very sweet. So my other story is I was covering.
First of all, can we go back to the fact that Crockett's talking hairstyle, and I love it very much.
I know a lot about it. My other story is I was covering the Video Music Awards in LA. Remember when she wore that meat dress?
Yeah, see, when you said fashion, I instantly was wondering if the elevator was going to open and it was going to be some sort of beef jerky. So
no, but this time it was. So I remember walking right where we were all staying is right across the street from the Nokia Theater where the Video Music Awards were playing. And so, there's a ton of stuff going on. And all of a sudden, this rush of paparazzi comes running by me and my buddy. And we're just like, where are they going? And I look over my shoulder. And it was one of those things where it was like,
is that happening? Is that really happening?
Is that real meat? I just remember being like, and those are my Lady Gaga stories.
Is that an appetizer?
I was I literally, all of a sudden, this just rush of people, it started with a couple, and then they all were like, this is, and then it was like,
how hot was it, by the way?
Huh?
I didn't think she put that on until she went inside. So she was actually walking outside with meat on her.
It was right at the, I don't know if she was trying to backdoor into the theater. I don't know what was going on, but I just remember being like,
isn't that something?
Girlfriends in a meat dress.
Like you do, Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful Thursday. Join us 10 o'clock. We will have Pet of the Week.
Yeah.
And also, we have your Fuel Up with Selena and Crockett.
8 o'clock sounds great, Selena.
Perfect. We got to go.
Bye.
Okay, bye.